Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you were here before, thank you for coming back. If not, quick recap. I said I would give you an update on what is going on with my hydroponics or aquaponics. I'm doing it with fish tanks. That's Angel's in there somewhere. There she is. And fertilizer. And that's Sapphire. Anyway, give you a rundown on what I'm gonna do. First of all, disclaimer, I absolutely know nothing about growing plants, growing anything. I mean, my thumb was always, I always said I had a black thumb. But I felt very strongly that God told me that I needed to really start growing my own vegetables, fruits, herbs, because it was a journey that I was gonna really started with. Didn't want to take blood pressure medicine anymore, and so I had started watching a bunch of herb videos and whatnot, and I don't know why, but I started with just what I had around the house. So, and I'm in North Carolina, in the middle of North Carolina, so it's a little too cold to really plant anything outside, and I was just very anxious to get things started. Anyway, quick update. If you were here in the last video, you knew that this particular plant holder had a bunch, actually had all of these in there. And I took them out and separated them individual seedlings and planted them in the little pods. And again, I said individual seedlings, and they keep multiplying. I don't know if I'm grabbing an extra seed that haven't germinated yet, but I mean, they are multiplying. There are a couple, like the ones that just have 2 in them, I did plant 2 seedlings in, but no more than 2. And I mean, I separated them and put only one seed. This one only had one, the one big one, because it is actually like a plum-sized tomato that I had grown from, or got open from a grocery store one. All the other little ones are from a cherry tomato that I had left over for Thanksgiving, and it was like 2 cherry tomatoes, and I sliced it, and it just like went haywire. And I don't know if that's because I prayed and asked God to just bless it and let it grow, and I mean, to tell you, it did. This particular one, the seedlings were just really, really tiny, but I didn't want to throw them out. I wanted to see if I could keep them alive. And it looks like some of the roots are growing down in the water, so I figured I would do it like that. What do they call it? Kegel style. And it was actually, they were too tiny to actually put in soil. So I just stuck them in the little clay balls to kind of support them, but they seem to be hanging in there. This one, now, I had this empty pot now, and I added some more of the coconut soil stuff to it, and planted 3 cloves of garlic that I had sitting around. And I got 1 piece of garlic coming up there, but I guess moving the soil around, now I yet again have more tomato seedlings coming up. So, needless to say, I think I'm going to have to move a lot of these, definitely, outside as soon as it gets warm enough. the lemon seeds. I don't know if you remember, this was 3 lemon seeds I got out of a store-bought lemon. And I mean, they're like beautiful. They look very strong. They're very green. And my jalapeno plants, those actually were from seeds. Them and my cucumbers were from bought seeds. Now, backstory. I moved from a 2,000 square foot home on a good bit of land in the middle of nowhere. It was a family land. They sold it, so I am temporarily renting a home. It's a half the size, a small yard, and I don't garden. I grew up with my grandpa gardening, so I've been around it, but I could never grow anything. I couldn't even keep houseplants alive. And I'm not sure why I even started this, other than I just felt real strongly that God led me to do it. I felt like He brought to my attention all the bad stuff that was in a lot of the, pharmaceuticals out there, especially my blood pressure medicine. And so I started trying to find natural ways to do it. One being drinking pomegranate juice, eating beets, that sort of thing. And then I stumbled across an herb site that was telling me about all these different herbs that also help different medical purposes. And so I wanted to go that route. And so that's what kind of inspired all this. Now, my husband is bringing me home some pallets, and I'm going to be making grow beds that I am going to hopefully put not just soil straight into the grow beds. I'm going to try to raise, have them like a raised bed, because I'm getting old and don't want to bend. But I'm also going to, instead of putting soil directly into the bed, I want to use, grow bags in the bed, but have them outside to where it still looks nice. Since we are renting, I don't want to put anything in the ground because I'm very uncertain on how quickly we'll move, and I don't want to put all this hard work. So I want to have something that I could possibly pick up and move with me. Anyway, if you will subscribe and like, if you want to be alerted. I'm not sure when the next video will come. As soon as he gets me my pallets, I will put another one, and we will journey through me working on this. I'm not a carpenter either, so that should be an interesting video. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. And like I said, we'll learn together, we'll work together. And I don't edit videos or anything. I am very simple, very country, and we'll just do it together. See where God leads us. I've asked him to give me the wisdom to do so. So maybe I'll share that wisdom along with y'all as he gives it to me. But subscribe, and that should notify you when I post my next video. So you will be aware on when we're starting that pallets. And I hope you will join me on this journey, and we'll have some fun and learn, hopefully. Well, until next time, be blessed. Thank you for joining me here at the harvest season.